So, okay, you'll be able to read chat too once you plug this in.
We don't usually use RG11 as much. That was the old telephone, but the RG45, that's your connection for your internet.
Okay, to see that.
Any other ones?
HDMI is plugged in.
We're live.
Test. Mic test. Okay, mic is working.
I think we're actually working right now.
We need to give them the.
All right, but we can go over the different.
What was the question?
We can go over the different types of connections.
GTS 321. Just send them YouTube.
So our HDMI is
See y'all leaving.
is that proprietary
Hold on,
cable.
Hold on.
I think most of the section at this point. Okay.
What's the name? What's your YouTube?
GTS 321 actually, not the GTA pod.
Y'all blessed night.
Oh, that's it, actually. GTS 321. That's it. And then I'll put that right there so now they can see him.
Hey, DJ, question for you. Can you, who's controlling the actual Zoom?
I am.
So if you would, because, he wants to go ahead and like put
them-
Just post the link to this channel in chat. You see like.
There you go.
We need to make y'all administrators on the chat. That would make things.
I mean, you can see the chat right there.
I said we need to make y'all administrators on so y'all can. You
Well, just one person needs to type in the Zoom chat, just the link to this YouTube channel, and then they can just click it, and they'll be brought to this. They just click it.
All right, that works. How do can someone email the link to me so I can?
Could you email it? Because I don't want to go in your email account. Go ahead.
Okay, so what's your email?
Daryl DAROLD KELLY DAROLD.
And you can also, you don't even need to be an administrator to, if there's still the Zoom call, you can just type it in the chat and tell them to click it.
No problem. The only issue that I was sitting here thinking about is that what about next class?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like it's a class that happens every Thursday.
Yeah, I'm literally sending an email to Zoom to see if there's a specialized, like,
Yeah, and
I'm
that's
saying-
how
I'm
it's
emailing Zoom
posted
for you.
Posted on YouTube.
Oh,
to see if there's like a specialized way of doing this.
We've already said that the recurring part of it.
No, I have paused. You're good.
Okay. I'm up.
All right. Okay, we'll just go over those connectors while they're still pulling that up. So we'll go over the different types of connectors. So originally we had the HDMI, and HDMI is so you would use that cable to connect your monitor to your computer, so you can have audio and video. That's part of the part of HDMI. We also had our VGA cables. Those are normally the blue. Let me go back to the HDMI. That's going to be kind of that almost kind of square kind of connector. The VGAs would normally they're a blue connector, and those connectors are just for video. So if you use that connector, you will have video as audio. And SATA was mentioned. You use your SATA connections to connect to your for your storage devices. RJ45, again, that is for your local network. So you can bring internet onto your computer unless you had a little Wi-Fi card. RJ11, again, those were used for telephones. Pretty much don't use those too much anymore. And I think someone mentioned DIM, and those are commonly referred to as your RAM sticks. And again, your RAM helps process tasks of your computer. What else can we go over?
I don't think that's.
DVI would be your digital visual interface to display to connect the video source, display controller to display devices to your monitor as well. So again, that's for digital. Sorry, all this is going up kind of top of the brain.
Is there anything else you wanted besides kind of those basic components?
Can you say that one more? Oh, is there, let me see how I can access the chat. Someone said. Okay. Okay, let me jump, I'm actually looking at the chat right now to get an orientation, that'd be great. So let's see. Let me take a step back real quick and pull up some orientation information. So I guess everyone can track what's going on or what will be going on in the next upcoming weeks. So as we know today, we're supposed to go over kind of A+ material. Let me pull it up. Sorry guys, I'm just as new to this as you guys are. So the first week would be the first portion of this, which would be from 2.9 to 3.18. It's just going over the IT fundamentals, just kind of covering the basic things about IT and I guess some training that's associated with that. Followed by, I guess that's the first portion. I guess it's just going to be all IT fundamentals. There's normally going to be a true professor from Morgan State who's delayed today, so I kind of hop in and kind of just doing what I can off the top of the frame. So we'll have some further instructions sent to the group and sent to the chat after today's call. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this call is going to be picked back up on Saturday. And kind of going over what was actually supposed to be gone over in today's class. Again, these classes are normally going to go from Thursdays from 6 to 9. Zoom. We'll have the live training next time, and actually have some material that will be displayed to the class. And we'll kind of go from there. The second covers that. Does anybody have any questions in regards to that?
I'll make sure that, I'm on the contact list. You can get all that information.
How do people find out more information of the weeks, I guess, or recordings of the Zooms and stuff like that?
Look, I'm gonna hop on the line and answer that question, everybody. So I'll give you 30 seconds to get on the.
Okay, DJ's gonna take over and answer that question.
As a matter of fact, can you tell everyone to hold their question, hold all logistics related questions until the end? Can you tell everyone? Everyone hold logistic related questions until the end, and I'll answer everyone's questions at the same time whenever you're finished.
Okay.
So about what time you're going to be back home?
Right, pretty soon.
All right, so
Okay, all right, okay.
To what we actually working on what happened there, what was implemented to provide.
Okay, so as I'm looking through, kind of the week baselines, because I think everybody kind of seen the cyber programs and kind of how the weeks are listed. So IT fundamentals and training and A+ training. Again, that's going to be focused more on your help desk kind of jobs where, you know, the day-to-day, something's wrong in the office, they call it, you would be that IT guy, hey, my computer isn't working, I can't access this app, or I can't access the internet, I can't, just regarding issues related to the computer, you would normally have, that would be the first portion. Again, most people kind of start in a help desk kind of scene. Each help desk jobs are a little bit different. There's help desk jobs that, again, help with computer-based, network-based, kind of going on and forth with that. So then we would move on to the Network Plus. Network Plus, that's when you would also have that same kind of help desk kind of job as well, associated with that cert. And again, that's going to help the help desk. You're the person being called with any tickets associated with, I guess, anything with the network, anything that's down, sometimes site, sometimes, I guess even like a CAD card that people have at certain jobs is for authentication to the computer, to the network. I guess I would apply to Security Plus, but a little more in detail. Security Plus is gonna, I guess, get you above that entry. Still probably entry jobs, but you know, you have yourself of that little step above the kind of that intermediate. Most people still start off within a help desk position. Like I said, each company varies on what their help desk does. You have sysadmin help desk, system administrator help desk. You have just your normal IT. Day-to-day, you have your network help desk, and then I guess even with Security Plus, you could even have like an analyst kind of help desk where you're kind of pretty much just monitoring the network, seeing if any spikes or anything else is going on within. And those are gonna be the kind of main kind of goals for, I guess, these beginning certs of I guess what's being displayed in this course. There's plenty of other jobs you can also get, but this also seems like kind of more of an entry into IT. And most people start with like either an analyst role or a help desk role, and all of these certs will help you achieve that initial my foot in the door. Talk to an interview, and kind of go from there. Hope that answers your question.
Yeah, so, just for clarity, what we're learning here doesn't touch on full stack development,
No, those are kind of their own course by themselves to learn, you know, the Linux, Python, stuff like that. But I could be misspoken. I'm gonna have to have DJ apply, answer that question probably later on because I don't know too much about the program as a whole. But normally going after that like that, there's a lot of personal experience. There's a lot of different like online boot camps and stuff like dedicated for, you know, learning how to code, learning how to script, and stuff like that. I don't think this course is geared towards that.
This is for security plus certification.
So this class is for A+ certification, network plus certification, and security plus certification. So if you want to be like a full stack, either working front end, back end, yeah, that's a whole different type of, that's going to be a whole different type of course.
Yeah, I figured, because I think a lot of the things that you were mentioning, and were just things, generally speaking, that relate to outcome, where I'm being communication, technology, even basic, that a millennial will probably be more adept at knowing as opposed to maybe a baby boomer. So I was trying to be, but I was just.
Oh, no problem. I'm just kind of going off the title of the class itself, and it just said IT fundamentals. So I was just kind of going over the today, since we don't have the professor here with the syllabus and stuff like that, just going over, you know, the fundamentals of, you know, initially what is a computer, what makes it up. Because if you don't know that, I mean, you can't do any of the things that you want to do, like front end, back end, scripting, can, you know, get to your OS, your operating system to even be able to, you know, whether it be Linux or Windows or anything else. So that's what I was trying to go over today, just like kind of basic 101 kind of things like that.
So you might not say over from here, and I wanted to make sure I said, first of all, thank you, Mr. Kasich. Thank you, Mr.
So, all right. So what is your name?
Quishon Holmes.
Quishon Holmes, how you doing?
Yes. I came to know about this through the Church of Pentecost.
Okay.
It was shared in the youth
Okay.
on WhatsApp.
Okay, yes.
So I signed up for it once I saw it because I had interest in communication systems technology.
Okay. So the whole IA kind of feel. I can talk about
Yeah, it's quite cool.
yeah, it's free in here.
Yeah, this is. That's funny. You thought it was an engineering.
Like, you know, you want to learn front end? Back end, full stack?
Either IT, it's like, oh.
But the IA stuff, I think network, the second half of this course, the network plus and the security plus, we're gonna kind of get your mind frame set up to start, you know, being able to get into that mind frame. If you kind of already know the fundamentals of IT, kind of already have the basics, A+, and that's probably the first couple weeks to be honest with you, probably pretty good. Me personally, that might be not true for everybody, I'm sorry for saying that. But I think the real year, getting your foot in the true door of the IT space, heading towards the cyberspace, starts with the network plus. Again, like I was saying, A+, there's probably IT fundamentals, it's just gonna be like basic day-to-day.
IT fundamentals isn't really a set either. Right?
It's not, it's just understanding the fundamentals of what IT is, kind of understanding on just how things work, IoT, probably computers,
The hardware,
Yeah, the hardware, software, how things connect with an OS, how you can input like a different OS system into your OS. I don't even think it would probably cover.
Yeah, of course.
We're gonna go through like Southbridge, Northbridge, all that stuff, like.
That's so much issue. I got here, I learned about this class and I wanted to bring my knowledge and stuff like that, because what I do for a living, I'm a solutions architect. I used to be a network engineer. I got started in satellite communications. That's how my IT kind of started for me. I switched to network engineering, kind of,
So the network engineering, do you think that for that sort of position, did you have to have finished your bachelor's?
actually, you know what? Hey, so to be honest, like I got where I'm at. I actually just got my degree like last month.
Wow, congratulations.
But again, I was focused on I had the opportunity to I think my career path was a lot different than a lot of people because within so I started off in like where I started within Cisco, different systems, Juniper and stuff like that, doing all more hardware things. Plugging up fibers. I guess other people are actually using fibers, RJ45. So that's how I started. And since I was with an IT company, I was like, hey, I'm gonna learn. So they gave me an opportunity. They was like, hey, you get a couple certs under your belt, cool. I was always showing that I was willing to learn. So I got my security plus first. I got my CCNA after that. And then that's when I got the engineering. That was fun. I got to work on it's a government project. It's called JRS. It's a pretty much a full stack. But I was doing the networking piece on how to make this device talk to this device.
Were you like working on were you like a server?
Yeah, I guess some people would call them server monkeys, but I wasn't in servers. I was pretty much even then just routing traffic.
So you were working on software and
Software.
you were looking at it.
Yes, but I had the big picture. So I had security tools. I had networking tools. I had pretty much a full stack on to secure a full network. So my thought process was always, how to route this traffic from here to here and get out to the internet safely and then safely back in and make sure it goes all the way through, gets expected and all that. That's how I initially got started. And then I stepped back from technical with project management of IT, and then as of the last couple of years, I was pursuing my degree at the same time, and then I switched to a solutions architect, and right now I'm working in cloud, and we provide a solution where someone goes out to the internet, and it gets rendered up in the cloud, comes back during an isolated environment, so the end user is always protected. None of the background noises, they're going on crazy thing that's never going to get back to you.
Oh,
That's all. It all gets rendered up in the cloud, all gets inspected, AD checks and stuff like that. Actually, even though
managed to do all that without a bachelor's.
yeah. So, like I said, I just got the bachelor's. And I've only been told one time, because also I have a CH. I'm certified ethical hacker certification. I've only been told once that my degree mattered, which was interesting. Actually, me coming out of school, I was also told one time that I didn't have enough math when I was in school. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. In IT, you don't do that. You don't do that. I mean, if anything, people want to know what like cyber ninjas are. There's an ad or a question for that. Anyways, so once you learn the cyber, you kind of learn and forget it. /16, 25, all the way up how that works. But now I think where I'm focusing now, I'm about to take a new position. Kind of framing my mind on like machine learning and kind of AI. But you're computer engineering.
Machine learning, model monitoring, machine learning, model monitoring.
Model monitoring,
Yeah,
AI, all that.
yeah, I learned something about it because I completed my bachelor's in business administration on January 25th of last year.
Okay.
And so there were some required courses in basic, right? And then I went on to do my master's in healthcare management, which I completed in November last year. And I worked as a patient services coordinator with my time. And it involves majority of the time working on the health information system.
So health information systems is actually probably one of the biggest things, kind of also in the IT kind of cyberspace at the same time. Because you always gotta have that stuff that beat AI and stuff. So all the little 3-letter acronyms that are associated with healthcare is so critical of having that that protected. So people actually pay more for that healthcare portion than probably any other kind of situation. Kind of nice to know that's not true. They pay for a lot. But that is a critical component to be able to protect the people's PII of their information. So
We call it PHI.
PHI, yes. So that's the thing. There's so many avenues that to store properly.
And then we were talking about the transmission of information
Okay, yeah.
and how it was, dispersed and also returned, like almost like a card.
Correct.
So that's kind of how.
And there's crazy stuff that we do on the cloud to help further protect. But you're in school now. You're in for
I have about 5 classes for graduation. Yeah, Morgan State. Yeah, yeah.
So do you have any certs and stuff right now?
After I already did these 3, it'd be my first 3. I wish that I had some, but I was just getting some. I signed up for this program explicitly for the reason I guess strengthening my resume. When I was so that when I applied to I've worked a few places.
What are you trying to apply to? And what's the goal?
Well, I worked at Hopkins, APL, Intel, and Northrop.
Okay.
So my plan after graduation was probably to try and apply for one of those. Probably Intel,
Okay.
but it's going to be it's pretty competitive to say the least. So I figured getting 3 certifications,
Right.
that's going to help.
So what's your degree in again?
Computer engineering. I was going to also do a master's
In AI.
Yeah. Convolutional neural networks. I study it right now, but just for fun.
Right.
I got a bunch of books.
To be honest, for your computer engineering,
Well, this isn't even really like, it's not, this is just like some book by freaking Max Tegmark. But this is, it was more philosophical than anything. I didn't even know them actually.
yeah, I think the first half of this class would be kind of irrelevant for you.
Yeah. Because I studied it before, years ago, when I was a kid, honestly, but I took this A+ certification course.
That's the 2 parts.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. It was a 2-part course. I took it, and I never even took the A+.
It's one of those certs that if you ever look at what someone's looking for, it's never that. It's never A+, it's never net plus. So it always starts off with security plus. Because security plus pretty much encompasses
At least for the
A+,
highest
A+.
jobs, higher jobs.
Yeah. So even if you work at Northrop, they want that 7+.
Oh,
I know
okay. So that's the one that they really.
They want because they deal with a lot of government contracts as well. So that is the minimum like IA cert that you need to have to be able to work certain portions in Northrop. So yeah, that's
I was gonna try and, after I got that, I was going to, probably apply for Lockheed or Northrop And then, yeah, for sure, once I get that security plus, maybe that'll bolster my resume.
So what I like to tell people when it comes to applying for jobs, just go on, look up the job, see what they say, like the requirements. Start looking at the requirements, see what kind of search they do. And it's normally like the IA or ITIL certifications. Yeah. It's normally those, and then you're like, boom, 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 let me go after those. And then you realize you can stop looking at like random search. Like at one point, I was really just like, ooh, let me get.
My friend was like that.
Yeah, it's really
literally
pointless.
27 certifications.
It's really pointless. I mean, it shows that you're great. You know a whole bunch of knowledge. I mean, you can probably smart and book smart. I'm not a quote stupid book smart person, but I always just look at the job. Like, when it comes to years of experience, I always say forget that. It's always about the IT space is really weird because there's a lot of introverts at the same time. Because like a lot of people are like kind of like to themselves. I'm a big introvert / extrovert, but it's always being able to show that you have a skill set and versus being like the kind of a charismatic person. Person on an interview, just showing that you can work with them. Like they want to know that they can, like, I can sit here and have a conversation with you instead of somebody who's probably going to sit off to themselves, kind of be bored. So as long as you can portray that over like a Zoom call or over a phone call, you're good. If you want to get into the AI space, they'll probably have you come in and ask you that.
So they usually do little tests.
Yeah.
Actually,
A lot of coding jobs. Oh, did you?
That's what they do.
Do you do any codes or anything?
Yeah, I know Python, C++. I know quite a few scripting languages, but I feel like those don't really count. Yeah, Python, C++ is my primary. And then I guess if you count it, I know Bash.
So why don't you go full stack or front end or back end or front end?
Full stack sounds tough. I don't know any front end stuff, you know. Like besides Python, I guess like Django.
Okay.
You know, I learned Django. But other than that, like I don't know any JavaScript. I don't know.
You know C++, you know Java would become easy.
Yeah, Java. Yeah, it sounds pretty. Yeah, I was thinking about also checking out. I wanted to study some app development. The issue is in engineering in Oregon State, they don't teach you any programming at all. All the programming that I know is from either my minor, which is computer science, or just learning it on my own.
Right. I know a lot of people in that section of the field, they all have pretty much themselves off. And all of them.
Yeah.
They haven't learned it from school.
Yeah, my friends
stuff
like that. Yeah.
I know a lot of developers that gone through the camps. Like me, I know enough to get in trouble or enough to like probably automate something to work. But if I'm a coder, no, I'm not a coder. I will not never say I'm a coder. But I know enough to get in trouble. I can go through Linux. I can go through Java. I could probably go through C++ just a little bit.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
I
I had a friend in school. We were over Discord, and I'm trying to help her create a bot. No. I was trying to help her create a chessboard.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, in C++. I never touched C++ a day in my life, but like, it's a lot to learn. It's broken.
Are there any work university?
Not that I know of. But I think we're gonna call it quits for today.
So what is this place anyway?
I have no clue. I know as much as you.
I totally thought that you were like.
No. I actually just I heard about the same about a month ago, and when it comes to bringing more IT into the community, I was like,
Oh, so you just signed up and you were like, yeah.
I was like, yeah. I was like, hey, if you need help with the teaching or
That's
anything,
cool.
I'll come in.
I don't know why you didn't come.
He got stuck in traffic.
You got stuck in traffic.
Yeah. So
So next week.
yeah, so they'll be doing a thing on Saturday to kind of make up for today. Again, that one will definitely be recorded, and then it will continue to be on Thursdays.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know if I'll be here every Thursday.
Yeah,
I'll try.
I wanted to share this with you, sometimes when
That'd be nice.
browsing